Hey guys, guess what I got for my car? So, nobody's here, but it's fine. I'm just driving and I had a quick thought, so I wanted to share it, of course, like always. But, so if you caught my live the other night when I was like crazy town excited about all the things on my vision board that were like happening all at once, then you saw that live and you saw how crazy excited I was for all the stuff on my vision board that was happening all at once. And if you weren't, that's what happened. So another update to that, one of the things that I have done over the last 2 years of building my personal brand and my Wife Complex brand is set visions for like what do I want the brand to become. So like for myself, I want to be an author, a speaker. I want to be like, I guess, a thought leader of like a change maker, a transformation coach, like somebody who stands for a stand enough consistently that people hear it and they take action to actually step into that change that I'm trying to evoke. And then from a community brand with Wife Complex, I want it to be a space for women because I don't believe that one person is the be all for anything. It's collectively every person who you cross paths with in your life who equals who you become. And I believe that God divinely intervenes us with people and places and things and all the experiences and everything for us to become the person that He has designed us to be. And so that's why isolation robs us of our identity, because in isolation the devil will run rampant in your head, which we're already bogged down by our mindset. In the Fox Project, we just launched the mindset module, and so I've been talking a lot about mindset, but 80% of your success in life, 80% of who you are is a result of your mind. So are you managing your mind? Are you worried about what other people are thinking? Are you scared to be vulnerable? Are you scared to be vulnerable because you don't want people to think something about you? God forbid they think something about you. Are you, and I say that like that, but it's such a real thing. It's a deep thing, and that's another gift that I have. I have no sense of care of that, but I also do. Like, I also care what people think. So we all struggle with it to an extent, but because I have more bravery to just be vulnerable and I don't really care for a lot of things, I get to set the stage to be that example for other people. So managing your mind. And so now I'm like so far down this tangent that I don't even know what was my point of bringing that up, but we're talking about mindset and managing your mind. And so like, just basically, let me just get back to the point of why I was doing the live, is like my daughter keeps calling me, but I know she just wants to tell me something random, so I'm like, I keep getting caught off guard, but so let me hurry so I can call her back. So basically what I wanted to share about about the vision board and the mindset thing is that we are a product of the community that we hang ourselves around. And so I had set vision for Wife Complex to be this space for women who desire to be the best version of themselves in those roles. So like, I want to be the best wife, I want to be the best mother, I want to be the best businesswoman or career woman or entrepreneur or work at home mom or whatever you define yourself as in like the working space. But I believe that even people who aren't entrepreneurs, even if you work like in a corporate setting or you work a job that's not your own business, we all are creators at heart. We all have something in our heart that we want to solve in the world. So like, it might be charity, it might be I want to start a foundation, it might be I want to give to foster kids, it might be that I want to help save the universe and like start helping people see the value of recycling, or like even I look at like veganism in a way as like a calling, a creation, because it's like they have this whole movement of like save the earth and don't eat animals because yada yada yada. So like, we all have something within us that's like a give to the world that keeps us grounded to our identity outside of all the roles that we step into. So I share all that to say that that's going back to why I'm such a passionate advocate of setting vision for your life, because once you can set vision for who are people that I love, like, admire, that I want to be like, and why do I like them. And so, like, in our identity, we just did module 1 of the Fox Project, and we talked about we're going through an identity workbook, and so I had them do an exercise of like, who do you love, like, and admire, and why. And then I made sure, like, it's not a jealousy thing, it's not a idolizing thing, it's not a coveting thing, like I want, like, so I use this example of like Cardi B. I love, like, and admire Cardi B because she's so freaking raw. I want to be as raw, and like, there's so many things that I would love to say and do on social media to, like, with you guys, to inspire you guys, that I don't get to do because I have to be respectful of my husband and our relationship. So there's so many more things that I could be so that's why people who know me, who go in person with me, who are like connected to me in person, where I don't have to be fearful of like, this is gonna live on the internet forever, or my husband's gonna see this, I can be even more raw and vulnerable with, because I'm an open book. And I feel like in order to help people navigate change, you have to be honest about your truth. So I share that to say I gravitate towards Cardi B. I love her because of her rawness. Now, there's probably many things about Cardi B that I may not be fond of and I may not agree with, but that's the thing, is like, when we get out of judgment mode and we stop looking at people for who they are and why are they like that and what we don't like about them, and we just take, like, you know what, well, I'm gonna learn something from everything and everybody, and it might just be what I don't want to be like, or what I don't want to do, or what values I need to set for myself as a parent, or as a woman, or as a wife, or as a friend, or as a coworker, that I don't want to be like that. Or it might be, I love that they're so vulnerable and raw. I love that they're so outgoing. I love that whatever the characteristic is that you love about that person. So we set that was part of the exercise, and I said, like, pull out these characteristics of people and places and things. So like, I have a whole vision board of my Wife Complex brand. Like, that's why I was so excited about the Rachel Hollis coming to Corona at the theater, because I was like her whole brand movement is like a model that I'm looking to create. So there's another speaker that's coming. I don't know her enough. I don't follow her enough. Her name's Karen Seville, I think, or Civil. I don't follow her enough to know what exactly about her that I like and love and admire, but I know that she has an empire online. So that in itself is admirable, and I'm going to learn. But so what was really cool was I have her written down as like a someone to just look into and see what are they up to. Why like, I learned from Gary Vee, like, don't look at what people are doing, like don't look at the posts, look at the comments. Why are people responding to her? Why is she such an empire? What is she doing? And so I like dissect her website and like, what is she offering? What programs is she offering? What are people buying from her? And that's how I like see, what do I want to create, to like, what model can I do that she's successful? Well, would you have it, she's on my vision board for that. And I was thinking about my friend Tasha. So if you see this, hi Tasha, I love you. But she fell on my heart randomly, and I was like, let me just text her, because if I don't text her right now, I'll forget, I'll get busy, whatever. And so I text her, hey boo, what's up? Well, I miss a lot of, I'm very adamant about answering every message that comes my way, but I also miss a lot because I have kids who play on my phone. So if they open my messages, chances are I might not see it, because I get so many messages all the time that it gets pushed back, and I never saw that it got open, and I missed it. So I missed a message from Tasha, and it was a link to this event, and it was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it to this, but I thought you'd want to go. It's in your city. It's literally 10 minutes from my house. No, who comes to Corona? Like, I'm always having to go to LA or Orange County or Pasadena to do like event type things. She's coming to Corona, and so dang, I don't know which way to go. So anyways, I'm gonna have to go, but long story short, like, God placed it on my heart to think of Tasha, and I'm not saying I thought of her just for my own well-being, but look at how that works. I thought of her, I texted her, saw a text, this was yesterday, that I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't see this. I click on the link, and this event from this woman who's on my board is in my backyard, and so here I am headed to the event. So set vision. Do not do life alone. Don't be in isolation. And there is another thing that I wanted to say to this, but I'll do a whole nother live on this. But it's that get in motion. Like, I'm moving right now. I have goals, I have vision, and I am acting towards them. I'm not sitting at home praying like, God, show me the way. He will open the doors when you go. And that's what faith looks like. When you step out on faith, it's like, it comes in my mind like a stepping stone. Like when you jump out on faith, God puts the first stone, and then you take the next leap of faith, and then the next stone shows up. But if you just stand there in fear and you don't take that step to the next stone, the stone will never appear. It's just not going to appear because you don't see it. So that's a whole nother live, but that's all. Love you guys. Bye.